What I would like to talk to you about today are the pitfalls of greed and lust of another's possession. Today I want you to meet a woman named Anne Boleyn. People have all heard of King Henry VIII and the ill fates of his wives. Anne Boleyn was the second of his wives who thought she could seduce the king into doing her bidding. So Anne chose to eliminate the problem of the current queen by means of lies and deceit. She also had another problem. Even after she had acquired the crown, in Henry's eyes she was still just a woman, and he was the King of England, and wife or not, his word was final, not to be altered by the whims of a woman. Anne's desire to become Queen of England was more than she could bear, and she would use any means possible to achieve this. Betrayal, deceit, untruthfulness were just a few of the things she used to become queen, but on her way to the top she had acquired a lot of enemies who would like nothing better than to see her fall. Anne in their eyes was nothing more than a scarlet letter that had no right to sit on the throne as queen. Like Anne, we have all made choices in life, and you can choose to be honest and sincere in your actions, or you can rely on other means as Anne did. Honesty and truthfulness are very important in life's decisions, and as we go, you will be able to see why these things have a better outcome when it comes down to making choices. I'm sure you can see the need for people to improve their moral standards is on the rise, but the majority of people who have either committed adultery or considered it at some point in their lives. You might be asking, what are the causes and how can I prevent them? And from this happening to me. Let me tell you, this is how you can go about preventing this from happening to you or someone else. Talk with the person about your feelings and what the problems are you may be experiencing. They need to be made aware of what's going on. If they do not know there's a problem, how can it be solved? Even if you feel it may not be worth discussing for the other person, it may be a real issue. You can see it's not difficult to save a relationship if means are taken to improve things. Now look at what may happen if you choose not to address the problem. Being dishonest just leads to resentment and lack of trust. In the case of Anne Boleyn, she suffered a worse fate. When it was brought to light what she had done to secure the crown, she and members of her immediate family were beheaded. So the point here is, honesty benefits all the people involved. Gains by unjust means usually don't work out. If you're honest and open about your feelings and emotions, problems will be easier to fix. With the support of your family around you, you will be able to work things out. The consequences, if you choose to keep lying and using deceit as means, are more heartbreak and unspoken desires in the relationship. As you can easily see, being honest can be one of the most important decisions you will ever make, also the greatest gift you can ever give. I've told you about the pitfalls of acquiring possessions by unjust means, and how you can remedy a deteriorating relationship, and finally, how by remembering there are morals, your relationships and own self-worth benefit from your decisions. You become a better person by taking into consideration how your actions will affect those around you. What if the person on the other end of the relationship who is unaware of the motives behind the attention would do upon finding these things out? Imagine if you had a brother or sister who had been a victim of just this situation. How would you respond to the person causing the hurt? Think of the satisfaction and possible comfort knowing that your brother, sister, friend, or partner had you to turn to in their time of need. As always, keep in mind, honesty is the best policy to follow, and in Anne's case, if she would have been honest, she would have kept her head. Oh, thank you. Dawn Zufall.